everybody. I guess it's time that I talk to the camera again. It's been a while. It's been a while and I'm not happy. This whole summer has been horrible. Absolutely horrible. I was in kind of a good spot for a while. And, well, let's say I started going to doctors and, started to listen to their bullshit and my mother's bullshit. And, I started to take medications. I don't mean this. This is natural. So what I'm going to do is smoke this and talk for a little while. Because I said at one point that men either start a podcast or go to therapy. Well, I started a podcast. And then I started to go to therapy and stopped the podcast. Or whatever you want to call it. Now I feel like shit. I feel absolutely horrible. My brain is ripped and torn into so many different directions that I don't even know where to look anymore. My woman left. Told off my cousin, who's like the only brother I have. Told off my mother finally, which isn't nice and isn't the way to handle it, but I don't know how to handle it. She wants me to sit around and try to get Social Security and I feel like I don't fucking do anything. I'm in pain all the time. Yeah, I get that. It's my pain. Sorry. You know, I was in recovery for like 5.5 years. I cried 3 times in that 5.5 years. Now it's been probably about that time since I've been there. Maybe it's been 6 now. And it feels like this whole summer all I've done is fucking cry. A few years ago I lost my grandmother. It's the only person that mattered. And I feel stuck all the time. All the time I feel stuck. I don't know if you saw, but my Explorer's over there behind me, and it's falling apart, so I'm gonna stop driving it. At least for the winter. I have my grandfather's truck because I have to plow for him. And it's a little truck, and I don't like it because it's small and I'm not. But it's new. And I'm such a piece of shit for not being grateful that I'm fucking using it. Yesterday was pretty bad. It was a pretty bad day. It was a horrible day, actually. My brain was falling apart. Some douchebag walked by my house and said the wrong shit, so I followed him around the block in case he wanted to turn around and say something again. He didn't. That's not good. That's who I was. That's who I was a long time ago. While I still have the ability, I shouldn't be being that. And this is my only buddy now. Just me and the kitty. That's it. That's all I have. Or at least that's what it feels like. That's all I have. It's really not true. There's people that care. And I've been running around, running away, hiding. I've been trying this doctor path shit for like 7 years, on and off. Just, I mean, how fucking long do you have to keep going before you just give up? What? There's 2 or 3 different surgeries I've told that I can get, and that's for different things that are wrong with me. Physically, obviously. So I have pain. I'm in pain and I have pain. A lot of the time. It's on the break this morning. I don't really know what the point of this is. I just knew that maybe I needed to talk because I think these pills are finally working their way out of my head. And, I feel like maybe mentally I was in a better place before I started all this shit. And now it seems like, jeez, I don't even know if this is gonna sound right or not, but it seems like it's correlating. Sorry. I'm dumb sometimes, but it's happening. The shit is happening in my life at the same rate that these idiots have been trying to take over the world. I think all that shit got pushed down on me so goddamn hard that I decided to go with the full fight. You know how long that fucking took? I was the guy that always said to not take that your mental medication is changing who you are. It's not just, fixing the one thing that you think needs fixing. And I really got that this time. And it just sucks, you know. I feel like I show up for everybody when they need shit. I'm the one that fixes things. And I guess I don't know what kind of pat in the back I need for myself to fucking feel good about doing things, but I have no money. My house is still got some some issues. When there's so many things that just, seem like they're going the wrong way. There's so much stuff that just, I don't know. I feel like I do so many things and there's no reward, but that's not really the right word. There doesn't seem like there's any point. Lives just keep reoccurring. We keep doing the same habits, the same things over and over lifetimes, over generations, over the spans of this plane of Earth. But my other problem is some of the friends I talk about, it's like, you know, let's say people from recovery. Like if I'm not in that 1,000%, or at least, I guess nobody is, so. But showing up, I did that for so long. Clean time didn't seem to matter because everybody that had clean time acted like a piece of shit. It shouldn't be about not doing drugs. Maybe it should be about not acting like a piece of shit. But whatever. I don't feel as close to them, even though I do. I don't if I'm not around them. Then what am I going to do? Invite them over while I'm smoking pot and possibly drinking a beer? Which I gotta say, by now, both things have kind of just played them fucking selves out in my life, man. I say that as I'm smoking a joint, but I usually smoke big fat blunts like rappers. And I always had one friend that was real annoying that just coughed all the time. And lately, I've been pretty good right now, actually, but I've been coughing a lot lately, and it's because I feel like I feel fat because I can't use the treadmill because of the skin condition. I just started using this stuff for it, and it's fucking horrible. The outbreaks are insane. My back's got a lot of issues, and it kind of sucks to think about, what kind of work I can do because I can't stand on concrete for a very long time. I can't stand for a very long time. I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking of fucking excuses because at this point I'm so far down. I gotta do something. I don't know what. I've applied for things that I've already done in the past, and they were like, no. So I've applied for things that I've never done before, and I still got no's. But so it's not like I'm not looking. I'm not. I got fucking a list on Indeed of saved jobs that I look at. I got applied jobs. I got all those tabs, right? But there's no fucking job. Maybe if I walked into the state office, they'd give me some money for my bills if I said, me no job, me no job. Yeah. Then they would have given me money to help me. I had to be unemployed for fucking 2.5 years before they would help and give me any, was it SNAP? Food stamps? Thanks. I mean, if I didn't have family, I'd have been dead by then, no? All that stuff is a joke, too. Every fucking piece of it is a joke. You know, I've been getting fuel assistance for years, and it's funny that they broke everything in the world and made everything skyrocket in price, and then the benefits that they gave to us getting fuel assistance went down. Okay, this is kind of trailing off into everything else wrong with the world, but I just, I feel a bit lost, you know? And I'm trying to look somewhere, but I don't know where to look. I thought about going to church this morning. It's Sunday morning. It's going to be a beautiful day for the middle of November. But I decided to stand here and make this video instead. So, one last thing I wanted to talk about. Did you see Tyson versus Paul? I'm so disgusted. Good for Mike. Get your payday. But that whole thing was bullshit. And on that note, I think we're done here.